Hello, it's really good to see you. Thank you for letting me visit you today and to tell you a little bit more about this story from the Bible. Do you remember what story from the Bible you've been hearing about? It's the very first story, the story of God making the world. We're going to start with a little quiz to see if you can remember it. So I've got 5 questions for you. If you think the answer is true, you're going to put your hands on your head. If you think the answer is false, I'm going to put your hands on your toes. Are you ready? Question number 1 then. In the beginning, there was no trees, no flowers, no animals, no people, no sun, nothing except the earth. True or false? What do you think? Well, it was actually false. In the beginning, there was absolutely nothing at all, just darkness. You were right, there was no trees or flowers or animals or people, but there wasn't even any earth. No sky, no other planets, just darkness and nothingness. Ready for question number 2? Okay, here we go. God made the world in 7 days. True or false? Heads for true, toes for false. So that one was false as well, so I hope you touched your toes. Because God made the world in just 6 days. Remember, on the 7th day he rested and he enjoyed everything that he had made. Question number 3. You ready? God made the world just by speaking. Heads for true, toes for false. What do you think? Well, it was true. How amazing is that? God made the whole world just by speaking. Question number 4. Ready? God was pleased with most of what he had made. True or false? Well, that one was false. He was pleased with it all. He said it was good. In fact, when he made people, he said it was very good. Last question then, number 5. God made the world out of nothing. Heads for true, toes for false. And that one was true. It's pretty hard to take in, but pretty amazing. The Bible tells us that God made everything, the whole world, and everything in it out of absolutely nothing. Brilliant. Give yourself a thumbs up for that. You did a great job. And maybe if you have a Bible in your school or at home, you could try and find that story. It's right at the very beginning of the Bible. It's a really easy one to find, and you could read it for yourself. Well, Christians, they're the people who believe in God and love God and his son Jesus, and the Bible is their special book. Christians believe that God made everything out of nothing, and everything God made was good. That's what Christians believe. Can you try that with me? Let's do it again. God made everything out of nothing, and everything God made was good. Brilliant. They also believe that when we go outside and we look at this wonderful world around us, it tells us that God is wonderful too. Not just the world that he made, but God himself is wonderful. And another part of the Bible says, the heavens tell of the glory of God. The skies announce what his hands have made. And the person who wrote that believes that when he looks at the amazing world that we have, it tells us how wonderful God is and how amazing it is to be part of that world. I have some pictures for you now. Look at this picture of the sky. Your challenge is to tell me what time of day you think it's from. What do you think? Well, it's a sunrise. It's from early in the morning. Look at the beautiful colours. The sun is spread across the whole sky, and there's a few pinks in there and oranges and bright yellows. And it makes us think that God is wonderful to make such beautiful colours for us to enjoy in nature. Second picture then. What time of day do you think this picture is from? Okay, so it's obviously a night time, isn't it? But it's not all dark. Look at the beautiful stars that shine light out into the darkness. There are lots and lots and lots of them, thousands of them perhaps, and it makes us realise that God is amazing to make so many planets and stars, and some of them are millions of miles away, but they're still shining down to us on Earth. Okay, last picture. Have a look at this sky. I don't actually know what time of day this is, but I know that it's a very, very stormy sky. There are black clouds that threaten rain, maybe even thunder. Wow, it really makes me realise how strong and how mighty God is. Well, you have done absolutely brilliant. You've listened so well. So we're going to just finish off with a wee challenge. Your challenge is to go outside when your teacher tells you to and to find 3 things. They've got to all be natural objects, not things that people have made. 1 thing should be soft, 1 thing should be smooth, and 1 thing should be absolutely tiny. And as you find them and look for them, you can remember that Christians believe God made everything, including these 3 things that you have found. Have fun